Good morning and welcome to New Day. I'm your host, Kelly Hansen. What a week in Seattle. The city has been absolutely alive as teams from around the world arrive for the World Cup. This was downtown yesterday, fans pouring in as Seattle hosted Bosnia and Qatar. And of course, that epic match last week, USA versus Australia. Look at that. We're still buzzing from that one. Team USA is back on the field tonight in Los Angeles, taking on Turkey. And here at home, we're gearing up for another big one tomorrow, Iran versus Egypt in primetime at Seattle Stadium. The energy in this city right now, I'm feeling every bit of it. And I can't wait to dive in with our Hot Topics panel. New Day Hot Topics is brought to you by Silver Reef Casino. Silver Reef Casino invites you to kick your weekend into high gear with Football Frenzy. Every Saturday in June and July, you can score up to $10,000 in cash. 2 winners are drawn every hour. Each one picks a soccer ball from the game board and walks away from anywhere from $750 to $10,000. To learn more, check out the website on your screen. Around the table this morning, New York Times bestselling author Susan Wiggs is here, and you might know her as Mama Gone Geek Emmy award-winning writer and author Lynn Brunel. And rounding out the panel, of course, New Day producer Rebecca Perry. You all, in honor of today's Team USA game, we have a limited edition Oreo firecracker pop flavored situation. Please enjoy. It's filled with cherry, lemon, and blue raspberry flavored cream. I'm actually starving this morning, so I'm going to go in. This is breakfast, lunch, all of it.
I first read firecracker flavor, and I thought, what is that?
Look at all of that, the layers on there. Very interesting.
In your mouth.
Oh, they do? There's like Pop Rocks?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Really?
Yep. No. Really?
No.
No?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Just you. Susan's like,
They're good, but they don't taste like Oreos.
They do, but they have a little tang of fruit.
Yeah,
I can taste the
because
tang.
it's so
Do you
early
like
in the
it?
morning.
I'm thinking who asked
I
for
think
these.
like is a big commitment.
Yeah.
But I'm hungry.
I'm hungry too.
Blue tongues for the rest of the day.
Yeah. Oh, I better put it down then. With that, even if you're not into soccer or these Oreos, it's hard not to get sucked into the World Cup fever. Anyone else watching it? Where are you watching it? I love being down here in SoDo because walking around, seeing everyone come in. This is me. I went to Victory Hall for the USA-Australia game, and it was so much fun. And these Australians showed me what a shoey is.
No.
Did you do
a shoey?
No, absolutely not. I was hiding behind just filming from afar, like, yay!
Shoeys are unacceptable.
Yes. I think it would ruin your shoe. Absolutely.
Not to mention your gut.
Yeah, good point. All of it's a no for me.
Your immune system.
What about you all? Are you loving seeing everyone coming into town and enjoying our city?
It is so fun. I guess we live on Bainbridge, and you can see people taking the day trips coming over and filling up Winslow Way, and it's wonderful. It's wonderful.
What are your recommendations for out-of-town visitors when people come in?
Well, obviously, Bainbridge.
Yes.
There's a ferry boat just a few blocks down from the stadium, and they can walk on the ferry. It's a beautiful, like a 40-minute ride.
It's such a unique experience.
And you never know. You might see orcas, you might see seals, you might see all sorts of wonderful things. And once you get downtown, the first thing you see is the Bainbridge Island Museum of Art, which is free for everyone, and it's beautiful. It's a great museum, cute gift shop, cute little bistro, and then just even walking down Winslow Way, there's so many wonderful. There's a great bookstore, Eagle Harbor Books.
Ooh.
So get away from downtown is what you're saying.
Wend your way through, I think is what I'm saying.
It's nice. There's so many people coming in town here. I just had family. They had never been on a ferry before, so we did go to Bainbridge for actually my cousin's wedding, and it was gorgeous. And I think half of the fun is just taking a ride over and looking at everything. Rebecca, what do you like to do?
So my recommendation is for people who are like staying at those the hotels near the airport, because everyone always says there's nothing to do around the airport. But I say there actually is, because I live down there, and there's so many beach parks. Especially during the summertime, you can go like beach combing. Sometimes there's naturalists out there. Des Moines Beach Park is a really great one. It's got a farmer's market on Saturdays. Saltwater State Park, Seahorse Park in Burien, and then Marine View Park in Normandy Park. Ooh. So it just makes it uniquely, Western Washington. Yeah. It doesn't cost anything to go there. Go check out. We actually do have a lot of fun stuff that's not just in the city.
Absolutely. Well, and I say too, if you are in the city, South Lake Union paddleboarding and hot tub boats. Highly recommend.
That's a good one.
Just saying, throwing it out there. Also, if you're more more of an indoor girly, this might be more your vibe. Pizza Hut is bringing back its summer reading program, which gives kids the chance to earn free pizza by hitting various reading goals during the summer months. Lynn, you have lots of books that can help earn their pizza. What do you have?
Absolutely. Well, any book, really. Go to the library, go to the bookstore, definitely go and read. I brought today Haiku Ew, which was created because I have a lot of kids that come up to me and say, oh, I don't like poetry, or oh, I don't like science. And I'm like, yeah, you do. You don't know it. And so haiku, instead of celebrating just the beauty of nature, can celebrate the disgusting side of nature too. And it's a great way to get into science. And then Pop-Up Planetarium. This book has a star chart on the cover so you can match your day and your time and see exactly the constellations that are up. There's little stories inside about why the constellations are named what they're named. But this is my favorite part because we live in the Pacific Northwest, unpredictable weather, and many times you can't see the stars. So it's a pop-up. You put a flashlight in here and the stars will shine on your ceiling and your walls.
Oh my gosh, it's so cool that it's so interactive. Susan, I want to get to you. You have something over here too.
Yeah, I'm not so sure it's a kid's book.
Maybe the older set. An older audience now. We're switching gears.
Yes, but it's about, it's based on true events that happened in a Catholic-run girls' reform school in the 60s in Buffalo, New York, and there were others all over the nation. And it was a home for unwed mothers, for young women who had failed out of the foster care system, and it was very brutal. But it's a 50-year journey in this book to find justice in the end, and so it's definitely it's got a more serious side, and maybe it's a cautionary tale. But the new edition has some special material for readers, a reading group guide, and an interview, and some explanations about some of the events in the book. So
and I will say, as a reader
embrace
of the book, it is a sad story because it's an intense situation, but it's all about resilience, and it is actually so uplifting in the end, I think.
Well, there you go.
Thank you.
And book event, you two, tell us more about this event coming up.
On July 8th at Eagle Harbor Books, beautiful Bainbridge Island. Just take the ferry across. Lynn and I are hosting an evening for book lovers called The Summer of Love. And we're going to have a playlist, we're going to have some snacks. And so hopefully you can join us there. I think it's 6 o'clock on the 8th.
And it's for grown-ups.
Yep,
It's not a
yes. Eagle Harbor Book Company on Bainbridge. And then pop into one of our lovely tasting rooms or wineries or cafes and make an evening of it.
Yeah.
One of the best things about the World Cup is watching visitors from around the world experience American life with such wonder and joy. They're posting tons of videos on social media, geeking out about some things that I feel like we take for granted. One of the big discoveries is ranch dressing right here in front of us. Apparently, our international visitors can't get enough. In fact, the TSA put out a lighthearted reminder that ranch is treated as a liquid under federal security rules. So in response, Kraft came out with a mini TSA compliant bottle of ranch that people can take home as souvenirs. Big ranch fan in the house, so I'm diving in. Rebecca, you're shaking your head.
I'm like, of all the things that we have, why ranch? I can't stand ranch.
not?
I know, I'm weird. I hate ranch
creamy and
dressing.
delicious.
I know that they've been like into Chick-fil-A, they've been into like Texas barbecue. Some of the really cute things I've seen is like, oh my gosh, there's a yellow school bus. I've seen these in the movies. Like every little thing that we have, they're just going crazy over, and I love it.
I saw the funniest thing on TikTok. This, because all these videos about look at this, look at that, America's amazing, look at the huge portions, free refills, like amazing. And then one person did a little smash up of it and was like, do you guys have anything? Because this guy was talking about the sunset and how beautiful it was. He was like, does anyone else have anything in the world? It was really funny, but I'm loving that they love America.
Me too, and I think it's bringing out the best of us and making all of us who live here like rethink our love affair with ranch and rethink our love affair with America, and it's been eclipsed with some difficult times, and so
You're right.
I love the joy.
I do too. Susan, what do you think? Are you loving the vibes?
I am. It makes me proud to show off, especially our corner of the world, because we do have the best summers
beautiful.
here. The weather is phenomenal. The food, clam chowder.
I know.
Gosh, yeah, go on the ferry and get a little cup of clam chowder.
That's true.
Taco time. They use a lot of ranch dressing in their stuff. Just saying.
If anyone is here from out of this country or state, go to Taco Time, get a number 3, add ranch.
I did
Amazing.
hear that someone described this as like America's big slumber party, and I loved hearing
that's a
that
great
because like all
way.
these
Yeah, yeah.
people are coming, spending time here, spending the night, and we're just
And
partying in the
ranch.
streets. Yeah, so I loved that description. I thought it was really good.
Okay, and I want to talk about one of the most intense fan bases, arguably. Scotland started an army. First, they took over Boston and made the bars run out of beer. Now they're invading the streets of Miami and playing bagpipes poolside. And yes, of course, they're still drinking beer. Lots of it. What's in the water in Scotland you think that makes people so extroverted?
Gosh, I don't know, but I was in Boston when they came through.
Did you see them?
Oh my gosh, you couldn't not see them. And they were so jolly and lovely and inebriated, but they were jolly and lovely. They were not turning things over. They're not doing anything bad. They were polite. They were funny. They were, and they were wearing kilts, and it was great. It was lovely, and a variety of kilts. I mean, like that was the other thing. There was like a language of kilts. This is a different clans. I loved it. It was great, and again, it had that joy that football is bringing to the cities.
Everywhere.
It's like bringing this like lift. It's wonderful.
How can people party for that long is what I want to. I'm tired just looking at them.
It's been like 10 days of intense drinking.
I don't think it's like a drop in the pan for them.
There was one person that I saw that was at the Mariners game because it was a doubleheader that day after the USA-Australia game. He was on another planet. He was literally so dazed and confused looking out, and the broadcasters were having so much fun with it because everyone's like, we've all been there. We've all been there. We've had a really long day. Maybe had a little too much, fun during the day. He just needed to go home. You could see it all over his face. He's like, take me home, someone.
Well, doesn't it make you curious too? I wonder if there's a tracking with like in Boston and Miami. Is that where the ranch is the most popular? Like after you're like, whoa, everything looks good.
True.
One of the things I do love about the Tartan
Could
Army,
be a
though,
hangover remedy.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
they've been like giving back money to the children's hospitals in the places that they visit. I guess that's something they do all the time. But like they come in, they infuse the economy with all this money for beer, and then they actually give back to charity. I think that's
And
really
I love
I
it.
love that. We
And
should
in
codify
kilts.
that into law.
Yes.
Yeah.
I also love the Japanese fans, and they're getting attention for cleaning up the stands before they leave. This is amazing. They've been tidying up stadiums every match, every World Cup since 1998. The practice comes from a cultural value rooted in the saying, "A bird leaves nothing behind." I really wish we did this in Seattle. I just wish this is what you like. I don't know. Like
Can we
tell people to
start?
do it. Can we start?
Yes,
We were
please.
talking about going to movie theaters, and you see people just leave everything on the ground, and someone else will take care of
Yeah,
it. And you go to a sporting event here, and I guess same sort of thing. You just think, oh, I don't have to do that.
Picnic tables.
It just doesn't take that long to just pick up what you have and take it to a trash can. But
Leave
I
it
love
better
that.
than when you came in.
Right.
Yeah.
I guess that they are taught this like really early on, like they have to clean up their schools. Like they don't have janitor staffs. So it's interesting that like it gets started really early, and then wherever they go, they just continue it.
See, and if we started it early, then we wouldn't care. We would just do it. This is really interesting, too. I want to get to this. Argentina is asking the U.S. to help prevent parents who owe child support from attending the World Cup. Oh, yes.
Oh, I am all over
Right?
that.
The country
Thank you
sent
for
the U.S.
that.
a list with 13,000 names. Argentinian leaders say people who don't support their children should not spend money on soccer tickets.
Oh, the
Fair.
soccer shame list.
Right?
Yes.
Susan, what do you think?
I'm all for it. Yes, absolutely. Take care of your family first.
Yeah.
Take them to the soccer game.
Good point.
After you've fulfilled your
It
obligation.
makes perfect sense. It's like, okay, if you have thousands of dollars to attend this big game, you probably have some money that you could give to your kids.
You probably. And also, it's going to be a wake-up call to them, like, wait a minute, there's a list?
There's a list. I'm just a little curious how it's going to work in practice.
I wonder,
Yeah.
They're going to be like, oh, is it like, do not cash this person's check? Like,
I know.
I want to see that in action.
I do too. You're out of here.
Yeah.
That will be very interesting.
Oh my God, I'm already getting ideas for my next book.
That's not what I'm talking talking about. Algeria's recent win over Jordan set off big celebrations in Lawrence, Kansas. The Algerian team chose Kansas as its World Cup home base due to its slower pace and the University of Kansas facilities. In turn, the people of Lawrence have embraced the team, wearing their colors, flying their flags, and holding big watch parties for the games. The team says all that love from Lawrence is giving them a real boost as they get ready for their huge match against Austria on Saturday. This is so sweet.
I love
It's
it.
the best.
I love that they had the high school band playing the national anthem.
They learned how to play. Yeah.
I mean, can you imagine coming to this country with all of what is sent to them in terms of what they think America's going to be, and then they arrive in Kansas
In Middle
and
America.
with this wonderful welcome of loving people. It's like it's the best.
And they're wearing like their jerseys now, and they feel like they're rooting for.
Yeah, they're part of it. It's their team.
They're their team, and
It's connecting the world.
it is.
There was a farmer who cut out the flag in his cornfield.
I love that.
I mean, it was
I did
so
see that.
Kansas.
Yes.
I love it. And
Yes.
there was another guy that they interviewed that was like,
They'll never forget that.
I know, they're like, we just feel so honored that they chose us to be their host city, so we're going to do whatever we can to make them feel welcome. So.
I have goosebumps right now. Thank you so
Yay.
much to all of you for being here, and thank you to you all for spending time with us today. For more New Day fun, subscribe on YouTube, and be sure to download. No, you're not going to do that. King 5 Plus for free. Don't forget to enjoy your New Day, and we'll see you next time. I'm eating
Bye
it.
now.
New Day Northwest is sponsored by Silver Reef Casino, your Northwest Washington destination, just off I-5 at exit 260.